Hello, collective. How are you guys doing this evening? This is Earth Angel 111, and today we are going to do a reading. This is all about you guys, no one else. Only the fact is that there is someone that is highly paying attention to your glow up. Now, for some of you guys, this is like a lot of people from your past. The intuitive download that I received, though, was that someone in particular notices how much you've changed since they knew you. So this could be someone that's not been in your life for a long time. For a lot of you guys, I'm really feeling this energy of someone just seeing you almost like just aging like fine wine, getting better over time. So this reading's gonna really resonate with you. If anyone's ever told you that, for others of you, it's like you could constantly get complimented by people telling you you look great, or you know, wow, like you're glowing, and you could not even be expecting. For some of you, maybe it's because you're experiencing a pregnancy glow, but for others of you, this is just all the changes that you guys have been going through. 111 on the reading. So let's hop right into it. Knight of Pentacles. You guys could be an earth sign, or this could be the earth sign that's noticed. I'm really just getting the feeling that it's someone you haven't spoken to in a really long time. It's like they came across your page somewhere, or they saw a picture of you, or they heard from someone else. For others of you, this could be someone that you used to go to school with. This could be someone you used to date or work with. Definitely could be a Pisces as well. Whoever this is, though, it's like in the past, they could have counted you out. They didn't consider you to be their type. But now, upon this time, upon things changing in your life and theirs possibly, they're like, wow, who's that? Like, they never expected you, collective, to be the person to glow up so largely. So that's really beautiful. Yeah, look at that. So we've got the Two of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, and the Fool in reverse. So whoever you were dealing with previously, this someone is someone you could have been interested in, but they didn't give you the time of day based on how you looked. So it's going to be different for everyone. This is a collective reading, but whoever it is now, they are looking at you. They've noticed you guys. And I feel like a lot of you have maybe walked away from this person, or you're no longer in contact with this person. Some of you guys, this could have just been a situationship, right? Someone you were dealing with from your past. Knight of Pentacles, there being in the upright. It's like this is definitely someone that walked away from you, and now you get to do the walking away from. I really feel like this is a positive message, though, because whoever it is, they just want to be like, wow, like what's been going on in your life that you've been having such positive changes. This could definitely be an older earth sign. So for some of you, this even may be like someone you go way back with. Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. So this reading's about you guys and your glow up, you guys. So some of you could resonate with being a divine feminine. For others of you, could be divine masculine. All are welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So beautiful, though. It's like whoever from your past counted you out, you guys, this person is sitting at home stoic now, like they slept on you. They're like, what? That's collective? Like, shh. You could have this person blushing a bit, I feel like, for some of you. But yeah, whoever it is that you're dealing with, this person in the past definitely could have been someone maybe you were interested in, and they didn't see your potential at the time. So you're going to really know how it comes into play. Some of you guys, it's like you've experienced this glow up through life lessons, through persevering. Others of you, you could have went through a really difficult situation, and God had you come out on top. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you definitely have experienced some type of spiritual awakening recently. Beautiful. So strength in reverse. Maybe in the past, people didn't think you had the strength to overcome situations that you did. And now it's like whoever you are, you may not look like what you've been through, right? Like you may be looking like you're aging backwards. For others of you, it's like you just have this natural glow about you. You know, it's really beautiful. If you're just new tuning into my channel, I have a reading I did a few months ago, and it's just more so talking about the philosophy of how when we put our all into other people and we people please, it tends to make us look drained, right? It tends to make us look tired, lethargic. For others of you, you could have really put your all into a family, into a connection, or into a career, so you weren't taking physical care of yourself as well as you should have been. For others of you, it's like this person just could have known you since you were younger, right? So as you get older, You are aging to perfection, I'm hearing. You could definitely be a Queen of Pentacles or a King of Pentacles. Now, for some of you guys, this could be the person that's watching you as well. But whoever it is, it's like they didn't expect you to look that good. And this person could have some major regrets for possibly putting you on the back burner, treating you less than. We're going to get some clarity. Yeah, look at that. Y'all, do you see that? Three of Swords in reverse. So whoever you were dealing with left you in some type of heartbreak. And this person, look at, they don't want me to get this message out. This person is speechless. See how I was almost like, clearing your throat? So this person could be like, like, well, joke was on them for some of you guys. Who are you guys? I feel like you guys could have really experienced some type of glow up, not even just physically, but the way you carry yourself. If you notice when you're walking around, a lot of people are paying attention to you. A lot of people are noticing you. I feel like the opposite sex or whoever you're attracted to, you could notice you got a lot of eyes on you guys right now. Like a lot of people are like checking you out. I feel like cars driving by, or if you're in a car, you're noticing people are just watching you. People are drawn to your aura right now. And a lot of you guys, it's because you're in this energy of just like not giving an F. So maybe you guys overcame a heartbreak in the past. Maybe it was several. Whatever this was though, it's like this person in particular, I feel like the energy I'm picking up on, they never gave you a chance. This could have been someone you tried to pursue before you had this glow up, right? Wow, did you just see me split the deck? We just had Queen of Pentacles and it's out again, y'all. So you could definitely resonate with being Earth sign collective. Welcome, gang. And if not, it's like, hello, this is you representing yourself in your true divine nature. People could be looking at you as like royalty right now or some type of celebrity status. So for some of you, if you're stepping out into the public eye, you're about to get some type of recognition. Now, I feel like if this person that I'm picking up their energy hasn't seen your glow up yet, they're going to see it in a shocking way, or an amount of people are going to see it in a shocking way. So you can end up being on the local news. For others of you, you're going to be someone who's in the public eye. Maybe you just got a feature film role. Congratulations if that's you guys. But yeah, like wish fulfillment, y'all. 10 of Cups, baby. So people are not only looking you as attractive, but emotionally intelligent. And that is an amazing quality to have, friends. Wow, this is amazing energy to start. Ooh, 10 of Cups just came out again and you guys see me shuffle, right? Okay, so this is you in the past, regardless if you're feminine or masculine, right? Notice how you're kind of contemplating yourself, your worthiness. I feel like a lot of you guys had to learn a tough lesson in self-love. And then when that happened, it's like a flip was switched. Right? Or switch was flipped. I can't even talk. So maybe this is how people feel when they're around you. They feel like they can't talk. They get jumbled, especially if it's like someone who's interested in you. But yeah, it's like in the past, you could have really downplayed yourself. And now at this moment in time, it's like people are really starting to see like, maybe you didn't have the confidence as well. And now I feel like whoever you are, you're starting to wear it well. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. I can definitely get into that after, but at this moment, we're just focused on this channeled message, you guys. So 10 of Cups, look at that. Now this person, if they haven't seen you yet, they're about to, and they're going to come in with an offer. For others of you guys, it could be like you're about to meet your kingdom spouse, kingdom partner, because you've experienced this glow up. I feel like a lot of people are looking at you like, wow, never expected that from you. So collective, whoever you are, what changes have you guys made recently that everyone is like, I'm seeing like, you know, the heart eyes emoji, like that's how people are looking at you, like drool, heart eyes emoji. So yeah, specifically this person though, it's like they definitely saw you in a sense when you didn't see yourself in full confidence. Now, this person sees you as the full package. And it's not just one person. I feel like you have a lot of suitors coming in. So you guys be wise, because you're going to be able to pick who you want to be with. So Spirit's saying, you know, set the bar high. A lot of you guys maybe in the past too, when it came to dating, like this person in particular that's watching you, you could have known they were bad news for you. This could have definitely been an air sign or an Aquarius. Also with water energy, earth energy. That's it for energy. Lots of earth and water energy. So whoever you were dealing with in the past, they could have looked at you like you weren't going to end up being much at the end of life. Like throughout your career, going through things, you were just going to kind of stay stagnant. So this person could have wrote you off, not realizing that you're actually meant to be known around the world. For some of you guys, you had to let go of this person in order to bloom into who you're meant to be as well, right? That's what people don't realize as well. It's like sometimes God hides the best part of us until we are around our people, or until those energy drainers are no longer in our energy. So you guys, look at this. If you've been through a period of hibernating, stagnation, feeling like you didn't always get the invites, this was God getting you to gain the self-confidence and the assurity to realize that sometimes you don't need anyone but yourself and divine. And look at how it's showing. So if you went through a rough breakup or a period of isolation where people tried to make you feel counted out, this was God's way of showing them that they shouldn't have counted out you guys. You guys are the chosen ones. So yeah, if you went through a period of feeling isolated, you didn't get the invites, you kind of felt like you were stuck at home other than work and play, 11-11 on the reading there. It's like now things are about to turn around. And a lot of you guys, it's because people saw that when you wanted to focus on yourself, everyone disappeared. And whoever you were dealing with, those people realized now that they counted you out too soon. And it's like the proof's in divine. So maybe some of you guys, like, if you went through major separations with people, people could have thought you were going to kind of go off the rails, right? Like you weren't going to be okay. Or for others of you that you were just going to keep isolating, you were going to let go of yourself. However this plays out, divine has showed them through his eyes to them how much you're worth. And you guys are very important. So I feel like in the past, people could have downplayed you, downplayed your intelligence, your looks, tried to hide you away from the world. Like that's the biggest thing I'm hearing, whether it was relationships, family, or friends. Look at that flying out, 8 of Wands. So now you're being viewed as someone super passionate, super sexy, super fun, loving, and giving. And especially to strangers, like people you don't meet. Whether you even have words come out of your mouth or not, it's like you are commanding the attention of many suitors right now, you guys. That's amazing. You could be a fire sign watching, and if not, it just represents the amount of passion that people are feeling towards you right now. And it all starts with this physical connection. And for a lot of you guys, maybe in the past, you guys weren't necessarily considered the best pick, like the hottest girl, the hottest guy, right? And now it's like people are like, damn, counted collective out too soon. Like, look at that. Some of you guys may look like you're aging backwards. Like I was saying before, to those just joining in, I feel like it's because your whole life you could have focused on the wrong things or people, situations other than yourself, right? And that makes someone physically look drained, tired. Some of you guys could have been working so hard towards a career. You could have been going to school for, say, 7 to 10 years, right? For a major degree. Something where you felt like you needed to focus more on another area of your life than your own well-being. And a lot of you guys, it's like whether or not you have an amazing beauty regime or not, I feel like a lot of my collective watching is all natural. Let's go, ladies. Hell yeah, I support all beauty types though. Amen. You want to get your lips done, do whatever you want, girl. But I feel like whoever I'm resonating with, you have no work done. You're natural. And so people are looking at you like, did they get a nose job? Like, their face is skinnier. They get Botox, like lipo, what's going on? And it's like, no, this is the miracle of God. This is literally when you start taking care of yourself and you start being a better person. Look at that. So whoever I'm reading for, a lot of people didn't see who you were going to grow into. You could definitely be an earth sign watching. You could definitely be an earth sign masculine watching. But yeah, it's like maybe when you were younger, you had that like awkward look about you. You could have wore glasses, or you could have just been a little more shy and quiet, right? And it's like now, the older you get, the more you're blossoming into like super stud, super sexy, super handsome, however this resonates. 3 of Wands. So you could have up to 3 people right now trying to get your attention, y'all. 3 people, 3 suitors. I feel like a few of them are at a distance, For some of you, this may be someone in your vicinity, but for a lot of you guys, these are going to be people long distance for sure. Because notice how she's got the surfboard and she's traveling. 10 of Pentacles, wow. So we have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. 10 represents endings. So you guys, this is the end of an era. This is the end of people counting you out based on how you look or how you presented yourself. And like I said, it doesn't have to be physical appearance, y'all. It's the way we carry ourselves on the inside that reflects outwardly. So if, for example, people kept trying to count you out in certain situations, they're starting to see that you've really overcome a lot as well. And like I said, it's like, if you've been through so much, people would expect you to look like you've been through so much. But that's the power of God. Like, God is showing them, actually, because you've been through so much, we're going to take one less stress off your back, right? But yeah, with this 10-10 here, I feel like you guys are going to walk away from a lot of people who counted you out in the past. Because now that you have this newfound confidence, it's time to move forwards, babes, never backwards. And for a lot of you now, you could have been the chaser, in fact, in the past, but you are the one attracting people to you now. So just sit back and let it grow. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to learn this lesson. You could have just learned it at the end of Lionsgate Portal the other day, and if not, y'all are about to. Sometimes we all need to be reminded of our worth, right? It's really easy to get caught up in the idea of someone and being with someone, but if they're not showing you the love that you deserve, then you need to show yourself that unconditional love. So I feel like you guys have started to do that, and that's where this glow up has come from. And for others of you, this is what divine wants you to do. Run that bubble bath once a night, right? Take that time to make sure you know, get your toes done. Or for others of you, even if you just box dye your hair, make sure you're keeping up on your roots. Something to make you feel good about yourself, right? It's going to be different for everyone. So I always like to give you guys different examples for sure. Others of you, you love to go to the gym. That could have been it as well. Maybe in the past, you felt like you didn't have the time or the energy to go to the gym, to work on yourself. And you know what happened? I feel like for a lot of you, it's because you were so caught up in helping other people that you felt so drained by the time you would get home every day. Say you were working long days at work, you could have got home and been like, I barely have time to make myself any dinner. Like, however it resonates. Others of you, it's a miracle by God, and this is where people are scratching their heads. So in the past, look at that. It's like you were always the last to be picked, the last for the spotlight. Well, things are about to change, y'all, and that's the beauty of this reading. Whoever this message is for, thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Welcome. Okay, so we got some Aries and Scorpio in the house. Welcome, you guys. So yeah, let's get those likes up. Let's get into this reading. And then at the end, I'll do some messages for sure on what the person on your mind's thinking about. Hope you guys are having such a beautiful day. Close to 20K, y'all. So definitely drop in the comments if I'm going to do a couple special readings for reaching that. I want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of the collective. And yeah, definitely let me know what kind of reading you'd like for the special 20K subscriber mark. I am like beyond excited and just like thankful for you guys, honestly. So 3 of Cups, in the past, maybe you were put in a lot of third-party situations. I'm talking cheaters. People who literally didn't see your worth, so they could have like been with you and then went to other people. This has now changed. Whoever cheated on you in the past or made you feel like you were the third choice, they have major regrets, y'all. So if you specifically were picked, not picked by someone out of someone else, this could be who is noticing this glow up big time. Maybe that person and them didn't work out. So now this person could actually be trying to manifest you into their life. Just be wary of that energy. We've got the Magician here. Could definitely be a masculine that's doing this right now. Strength in reverse again. So for a lot of you guys, this is going to be a Leo energy, if not heavy fire placements. But yeah, I'm going to read both ways. So let's start with if you're feminine, this is a masculine. Whoo! And remember, there's no gender role, so it's more like feminine energy, masculine energy. Switch it where it may be. That was the first card that came out when I started this reading, you guys, if you're just tuning in. Queen of Wands. So in the past, I feel like you were someone more reserved, maybe less confident, maybe less willing to command the center of the room. Now it's like spirit is giving you the ability to do that without even trying. So this may be eye-opening for a lot of you guys. Like I said, some of you are getting ready to step into a major spotlight role. So this is why spirit's bringing this energy in now, because you need to like wean or ease yourself into this attention you're about to receive. Some of you guys, like, people are scouting you, people are watching you. You could be up for a position in a new show, movie. I'm hearing if you're a musician, people are scouting you. They notice you have an amazing aesthetic or vibe, something about you. Your music could be on point too. Whoever you are, it's like people are noticing that you are different in the world. You know, there's a lot of people that love to be the leaders, the ones that create the rest for those to kind of pick up on and follow and love and enjoy. And whoever you are one of those people. You are one of those originals. You're an originator. So you guys could really be different in the way your hair looks, your aesthetic. I'm hearing the way you do your makeup. For others of you, could be the way you talk, could be the way you present yourself, could be the way you dress. I'm hearing super classy. So yeah, some of you guys could be really into always having your nails done, making sure your hair is fleeky. And yeah, some of you guys could just really have gotten yourself in really good shape in a sense where people are like, wow, I just heard fitness model, so beautiful. Some of you guys may actually be going into a fitness competition. Maybe this is something you always had a goal to do, and in the past you felt like you were never going to be able to do any type of fitness competition. If that's a message for you, I've never picked that up in a reading, but it may be for you guys, that now things are turning around. Somewhere where you never saw yourself to have an area or an ability to do something, based on how your glow ups happened, those doors are just gonna swing open for you guys. Hello, thanks for tuning in. Welcome back. But yeah, so I feel like this could be a shock for you as well, because if in the past you were counted out based on people just kind of brushing you off, maybe you could have been kind of more in baggier clothes growing up, or like tomboyish. Maybe you, if I'm still going with feminine, okay? I'm going to do masculine for you guys after. Maybe you were someone who didn't necessarily always do your hair and makeup, and now it's like people are noticing simple is key too, right? You have something about you that just, you're shining. Maybe you just started doing your lashes. I'm hearing I got a lash tech in the reading right now. So if you are one, drop a comment. You could be this person that we're talking about. Now as well, it's like you could have went to school for some type of beauty esthetician. And if not, like I said, this was divine judgment. If a lot of your life you were literally put on the back burner and kind of made feel less than because of how you looked or how you presented yourself, this is divine judgment coming into play. And this is what's so beautiful about this message is everyone can't help but look. It's almost like two divines turning eyes on you. So if you guys notice, like maybe people, like I said, who walked away from you previously, now they're all coming back around full circle. There is definitely a few people though that I feel like you're not going to give the time of day to, depending on who that is. For you guys, can be different for everyone, right? So let's get a couple archetypes here. I really want to see what are people saying about you archetype-wise, because these are really good to get into. Wow, I just saw Avenger at the bottom. So for some of you guys, it's like this is Divine's revenge. Divine's avenging you. Divine's making you the person that is going to lead the show from now on. So it says, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf or society or oneself. And this is Divine's plan for a lot of you guys. If you know you were bullied growing up for looking a particular way, like I don't know about y'all, but I wear glasses, okay? I'm wearing contacts right now, but growing up, I was made fun of so bad for that. Horrible. Like what? So you know what I would do? I would honestly not wear my glasses so that I could see. And no child deserves to grow up that way, right? But like, this is part of Divine's plan. I want to give you a real life scenario, man, because some of you may relate with that. Some of you may have been judged because maybe your family didn't have that much money and you had to wear similar clothes. Maybe you wore hand-me-downs all the time. Maybe you had a big family with a lot of siblings and it's like recycling clothes or things like that. That was just a common occurrence. And so however this resonates for you guys, this is not only justice for yourself, but this is like God's justice for you. For people counting you out, for people not seeing the value of you, for you not based on your appearance. That's the most important thing, y'all. It's who you are on the inside, not who you are on the outside. We've got vampire in reverse, so there you go. You could have definitely been dealing with some energy vampires, people who, like I said, more concerned about the material items in life, not concerned about who someone is on the inside. And you guys, whoever I'm talking to, you could be someone who really sees people for who they are on the inside before the outside. Like I'm hearing, you could be someone who doesn't judge. You make friends with just anyone. You have a lot of friend groups. And for others of you, maybe you are closed off, but this could be from people judging you, right? That happens a lot too. Whoever you are too, Divine wants me to convey that you're being given the ability right now to heal those past traumas of being bullied. So for some of you guys, whether this was you being bullied as a kid or an adult, both are being cleared out because that was never meant for you. Wow, that's it. Just says Father. The Holy Father is literally clearing that out. That is wild. Talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Beautiful. You guys, honestly, this is how people see you now. You may not even realize it, but maybe if you're someone who is in the public eye, you're about to be a local celebrity, you can notice a lot of eyes are on you, people are watching you, or people are just genuinely drawn to you and whatever it is that you guys are up to. This is God's plan. This is the Father, the Holy Spirit's plan. For all those people in your life, whether it was exes you dated, people in school, strangers, whoever it was that gave you a hard time, I feel like for some of you, this was someone you didn't date. Like I said, this is the person who like, I just kept seeing the image and I felt like the artwork I made for that was perfect because it's like, you just open up your phone like someone's jaw was dropped, you guys. Hey, thanks so much. I see so many new people in the chat tonight. Welcome. Maybe that means that my videos are actually getting out again. I don't know what's been going on, y'all, but it's been hard. So that's why I always ask you guys to like and share and comment because that helps get the videos out to more of the collective. And I appreciate you guys. And this message, I feel like it's important because whoever you are, this is quite a few of the collective that experienced rejection from someone based on them downplaying who they were, based on their looks or based on who they just assumed that they were. You know, someone could have really projected their own insecurities on you guys too. And so instead of maybe realizing who you were on the inside, this person just judged based on their own insecurities. Hey, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. So beautiful. We've got Avenger and Father. This is literally meant for you guys. You guys are meant to experience this feeling as well of confidence. Because whoever I'm speaking to, maybe your whole life you didn't feel the most attractive. And like I will always say till I'm like blue in the face, y'all, beauty comes from within. Beauty comes from within. And when you learn to love yourself from within, that's when it's going to reflect outwardly. And for a lot of you guys have been doing that inner work. You've been healing those traumas from your past. Like I said too, being bullied can be something really difficult to deal with. When you guys were growing up, maybe you had people that literally, you know, when there's like sports teams, they picked you last. You weren't even picked. For others of you, if you ever tried out for something, modeling, acting, TV, music, whatever this was in the public, maybe you wanted to be a model when you were like in your early 20s. Someone could have literally said, nope, next. I just heard like, you know, the singing shows, maybe something like that you went on and you had a beautiful voice, but just there wasn't the full package. Whatever this is your divine justice, you guys. I just love that justice came out there. And notice too, Spirit told me to pick this card back up. With the Magician there, y'all, this is like divine's magic. You know what I mean? This is like God's way of showing people, like whoever counted you out spoke too soon. So could even be a group of people admiring you. For a lot of you guys, I feel like whoever this is, definitely all your ex-partners could be admiring you. You could have definitely had a breakup, like I said, with someone who was constantly just looking for the next best thing. So this person could have put you in a third-party situation. And now if you don't resonate with being a model, maybe a model got picked over you guys. This could have caused an extreme heartbreak as well, right? And whatever it was that you went through, this is God's plan for you guys to let go of the past and rebuild. So we have the destroyer here. Light attribute is releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for that new life. So you guys, just be wary if you do want to take anyone back into your life, but you know that they played you a certain way before. Spirit's saying just beware, because sometimes when people see that you are part of the collective that's chosen and they see that you are not a person to be counted out, they'll come back around for selfish reasons, right? So Spirit just wants you to be aware of that energy. Now that you're in your confidence, though, I feel like a lot of you guys aren't even going to accept that from no one. Now we've got Scribe as the next card here. So it says preserving knowledge and information. At this time, you're going to see a lot of people circle back, like I said, but it's going to be up to you to be discerning and to also keep this information to your chest. As much as you may want to go off on someone for not picking you and then come back and saying, oh, you see my worth now? Spirit's saying, bite your tongue, hold off. Let God keep doing the talking through his actions, right? Some of you guys, this is only the half of it, y'all. Apparently, some of you guys are really going to start to look even out of this world. Like I just heard, more amazing. You guys are being prepared for the spotlight. Like I said, I'm really hearing you guys may have a role on TV coming up. For others of you, this is going to be some type of award show. And for others of you, you may be asked to be a model, tattoo model, plus size model, a baby like mom model, maybe like a family model. I'm not sure how that resonates, or a dad model. For others of you, this could be a fitness model. I kept picking up like a fitness show. So that's really beautiful. A lot of you guys are being scouted right now. So if you're afraid to put yourselves out there, Spirit's saying don't be. Because people are finding you to be incredibly attractive. And there's just something about you that's different. Like I said, you're giving off this originality vibe and aura about yourself. And so this is why people are so attracted to you. Wow. So we've got the Martyr. It says learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So a lot of you guys are learning, like I said, how to give yourselves that self-love. And that's what's created this glow up. You guys, it doesn't matter if you're a mom, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're the busiest person ever, if you feel like you have no time to yourself, please, every day, devote 1 hour to yourself. It could be half an hour in the morning and half an hour at night if you find it's too hard to split it up. But it's really important sometimes, even if it's just spent in silence and meditation and prayer, even that alone, that's healing you guys. And that's what's making this glow up on you naturally. And that's what Spirit wants me to convey to you guys. So if you know that you've been doing counseling or inner work, for others of you, you've just been vowing and committing more to God or to your spirituality or your beliefs. Some of you guys may be celibate, I just heard. Whatever this could be, it's like it's really starting to show. Wow, where's my celibate gang out here? You know, I feel like you just get to a point, especially when you're spiritual, you realize how sacred your energy is and how not everyone deserves to have it. Now, maybe in the past you were someone, don't be offended anyone, but you could have been kind of like a pick-me, all right? Like you would have hooked up with someone earlier than you would have, or you would have, you know, like given your all to someone who never fully committed to you guys. But now it's like you're starting to realize too, especially if you stepped into your divinity, your divine feminine, divine masculine energy, can't be just out here exchanging energy with just anybody, because the wrong person will try and suck you dry of that energy. And so a lot of you guys, if you know that before you felt like you looked older than you do now, it's because you're around those energy vampires, which I just had out before. So definitely for some of you guys, you're going to really start to realize that there was a lot of people that were draining your energy. Wow, divine masculine in reverse. So a lot of you guys are going to resonate with being a divine feminine, right? Because this is someone who's noticing you. And I feel like back in the day, you could have been like, notice me, notice me, notice me. Like, remember how they had like pokes on Facebook? Maybe you're one of those, like poking this person on Facebook. For others of you, maybe you're someone constantly in people's DMs. Now I feel like maybe you've learned that silence is key. And definitely, wow, that just came out again. We just shuffled. So you guys were dealing with a lot of karmic energies, whether you're feminine or masculine. There is masculine on here though. So it's like, yeah, you were dealing with a lot of people that wanted you for your body, not for your mind. And a lot of you guys maybe came to that realization and chose to start being celibate. If that's the case, this is why Divine is also giving you this glow up. Wow, dilettante. Oh, I haven't seen this one in so long. So whoever you are, this is delights in the arts without having to be a professional. Alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial though. So you guys, maybe in the past, you were trying to pursue a career or a passion in some type of artistic field, creative field. This could be, like I said, being a musician, an artist, a painter, a poet, a writer, for others of you, a model, some type of expression, so even a photographer. However this resonates though, actor, actress, comedian, people were counting you out. Public speaker, motivational, people were counting you out, and it was honestly, it's so shameful I even have to say this out of my mouth, but what they would consider, it was shallow, right? Like didn't maybe meet the beauty norms or the beauty standard. God was like, okay, no. You know, I always just love to speak about Jesus though, right? Jesus was like the most connected person to God ever, and Jesus was the most disliked. And a lot of people counted Jesus out until God came in and brought him back from that crucifix. And wow, angel right there. So you guys could be definitely viewed as angelic or an earth angel vibe. So welcome to the collective, y'all. But yeah, it says helping those in need with no expectation of return. In the past, that could have been you. And whoever you guys were dealing with, it's like people could have literally counted you out based on who they thought you were, based on how you looked or how you carried yourself. Maybe you guys just had a lack of confidence too, based on the past heartbreaks or denials or like rejection, right? But yeah, God came in real quick and was like, we need to turn this around. So some of you guys are actually spiritual teachers or leaders, and maybe in the past you weren't viewed or taken seriously based on your appearance. So you could be someone like me, right? Not everyone's going to agree with me being a godly woman because of the way I look. But that was God's plan, bruh. Not everyone's going to come in the shape and the package that they expect. So you guys could be someone who breaks the beauty norm, and especially when it comes to how you carry yourself on the inside out. You could be someone very giving as well. You could be someone who helps out with shelters or with the food bank, soup kitchen. For others of you, you just love to give back to your community. So if you're someone who has more of the means to do so, you're finding new ways to donate to charities, to give back to people in your neighborhood, or even you're someone who helps schools, hospitals, larger donations, depending on your status in life. If that is you and you resonate with that message, God wants me to say thank you. So yeah, you guys, something had to change in the way you looked as well so that people would take you more seriously. And for a lot of you, this is what this was. Now, I feel like, you know, I was just saying about how not everyone like meets that beauty norm of what they would consider spirituality and stuff. You guys could be a part of my collective, right? You could be a part of that collective. Whereas other generations or people who have very strict beliefs may look at you and say, that person receives downloads, that person's connected to God, that person's like, I'm a medium, right? That person that people are like, but that's because sometimes God puts the biggest gifts into the people that are least expected to have them, so that he can show people that you never count anyone out based on how they look or based on who you think they are. And so you guys are now experiencing this glow up that regardless of how you look on the outside, people are like, you know, like Jessica Rabbit and Roger, it's like, or what is that? I feel like that's The Mask. Anyways, I just keep seeing that, like people's jaw are like, so yeah, someone may need to pick that chin up and realize that if they didn't appreciate you guys then, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've healed those inner wounds. So we got child in nature here. So for a lot of you guys, this is something you experienced since childhood. Maybe you were like that awkward kid growing up, right? But it's like sometimes those awkward kids bloom into the most beautiful beings. And regardless, it's like there's just something about your energy, your kind-hearted nature, who you are, how loving and giving you are, people are starting to see like, wow, like collective. And a lot of you guys, I think it started with you healing the past. Angel again when I just split the deck. Yeah, I'm leaving this one out. We're going to move to a new deck. But you are a part of my collective. And so if you found this message today, you found your tribe. Welcome. So happy to have you guys. I love you. Okay, so which deck should we use next? Ooh, I'm feeling like the unicorn deck just because you guys are like a uniform, right? You've really transformed. You've really changed and glowed up from who you used to be. Okay, beautiful. So let's get into it. Two of Swords. So you could have definitely wore glasses. Whoever I'm speaking to, maybe you had thick bifocals. Your parents couldn't afford contacts or your family didn't allow you to wear those. So in the past, you could have been someone who, like I told that story about, you know, not wearing the glasses. I remember going to like camp and I couldn't see. And I was in grade 8 or something. And I was like, well, no one's ever going to find me attractive in these glasses. I feel like you could relate to that story. I never tell personal stories in my readings. So someone's telling me to tell you that. Maybe you could relate to that. Someone in the past. Wow. So for some of you guys, these are people you've known since high school. Like if you're in your 30s or 40s, these could be people you haven't seen in 20 plus years, 10 years. And so that could be the biggest shock. Right? You've grown up, you've had your family, and you look like you've not been through anything you've been through. I'm hearing some of you guys could be in your late 30s, early 40s, and you look like you're like 22, 25. That's Divine's plan. Now, wow, beautiful. With this star energy here, you guys could be an Aquarius, or if not, just know this is what you're about to step into. So I don't think you guys see this coming. Like I was saying, for a lot of you, this is only half the glow up. You guys are about to transform even more. You could be in the process right now of doing these transformations. I just heard gastric bypass. So for some of you, amazing. Congrats if that's something you were doing. For others of you, maybe you had to get some type of like government funded reduction, anything, something that relates to you guys. Something is still changing in your life. For others of you, maybe you always wanted to get your nose done and now you can finally afford it. Whatever this is, it's like God's helping you with this because God knows you could have went through a lot. For others of you, you could have just been bullied based on the way that you spoke. So maybe you're overcoming your speech as well. That's beautiful. So maybe for a lot of you guys, or it's just like something in your voice has changed. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So that's a good one. You know how growing up, there's like a lot of like, I would say more this is a message for the masculines, but when you're going through puberty, your voice is like, ah. So a lot of you guys get a really, I hope you like that. Sound like Mickey Mouse impression more so, but I feel like a lot of you guys could have had that where when you were experiencing those changes in hormones growing up, your voice was a little wonky. Now maybe you got some deep Southern voice and you could be a rapper. I'm hearing some of you guys literally musicians. So whoever you are, you could definitely be a singer. Maybe in the past your voice was sounding like a little scratchy is what they're saying, and now things are better. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles in reverse and strength. A lot of you guys, you experience this glow up because you had the strength to overcome the naysayers, to overcome the pain that others projected based on you. You know, that's what you got to remember at the end. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome. Osmosis. Thank you. And James, we've got Dr. Emery, Zedric, tons of new people. Hi, you guys. Welcome. Thank you so much for being part of the collective. So yeah, this is more a message for the masculines or even the feminines, but it's like, maybe in the past, in particular, you could have had like a squeaky voice, or like I said, you wore glasses, something that was easy to fix or overcome, but at the time it could have caused you a lot of heartache and pain. And instead of just choosing to be bitter about those feelings, a lot of you guys chose to change it, right? And so if others of you, if you felt insecure or uncomfortable about how you were living your life even, you know, sometimes people can just judge that. They don't agree with how you live your life. A lot of you guys have learned to overcome that, and that's what's freaking beautiful. That's what Spirit wants me to say. And also, too, when you choose to stop caring what others think and you step into who you know you are, that's when everyone believes in you. I feel like a lot of you guys, if you wanted to be in some type of public recognition or spotlight or anything like that, musician, how do you ever expect everyone else to be your #1 fan if you're not, without a shadow of a doubt, your freaking #1 fan? A lot of you guys are attracting in your soul tribe. Like I said, you found the Earth Angel Collective today. You could definitely resonate with being an Earth sign, or if not, just being someone who is empathic, giving, right? And a lot of people in the past too, maybe if they knew this about you, people could have really tried to take advantage of you. I feel like sometimes when people know that you are someone who's loving and giving, they'll do a lot of things to really cross those boundaries to make you react. If you ever had reactions in the past, God's forgiven you. Have you forgiven yourself? I feel like a lot of you have. And if not, maybe this is something too. You could have been someone who cried a lot, right? People bullied you, you broke down in tears. Or for others of you, it's like you didn't handle situations as well as you do now in a particular field. Now, biggest thing you got to know too is you guys, your whole family. This 10 of Pentacles card represents family. So your whole family as well could be shocked. I'm hearing you guys could be like the stud of the family, or if not, it's just like you could come from a lineup of great looking people in your family, right? But you could have just been the one person they didn't expect to come out the way that you did. I'm hearing like your parents are like, we birthed that? Damn, like proud of you, right? And a lot of it has to do with how you've healed. That's what you got to realize, you guys. A lot of it doesn't have anything to do with you changing things about yourself. It's just changing who you were on the inside. And that's what God wanted to bring in as his justice for you guys. Justice came out. We got 2020 on the reading, y'all. So yeah, I'll leave angel number 2020 at the end here because that's significant for some of you. For others of you, it's either this person was someone who counted you out in the year 2020, or 2020 is when you started to experience this glow up. You're going to know if it resonates for you. All right, let's see what we got, y'all. Also, too, I'm just going to share this because, yeah, for some of you guys, consider doing a spiritual fast. Only if you feel like you're comfortable with it. But doing that as well, that's really going to bring in more clarity, more connection to source. And for a lot of you, divine's almost like devotion, right? By you being able to fast for 12 hours or 10 hours even, whatever resonates for you, it's like that shows your connection to spirit and how important God is to you. And often more than not, when you're able to show that connection, that commitment, you're going to experience some type of glow up or just a mental clarity. And for others of you, I feel like you could have been someone who grew up with acne, I just heard. Maybe you had to use proactive in that, different things to overcome it. But really, it's like you've literally overcome it. Maybe you're healing your scars. Now, for some of you guys, maybe you had a lot of acne scars previously, and you're noticing they're like gone. That's God. That's God doing that for you. Beautiful. Wow. This message has never come out, and a couple of days ago, I was organizing the cards, and I saw it, and I was like, okay, should I do this as an intuitive message? And I haven't ended up, and it just came out. Some of you guys need to write a novel. Your story is so inspiring, and it needs to be heard by many around the world. So depending on what that story is, just know that this is Divine's message to you guys. Others of you, just know you can share your message in different ways. You could be writing poetry, music, artwork, photography, great way to share as well. And some of you guys may be just considering like starting a podcast or doing something where you are speaking out. I'm hearing like a TikTok creator, right? Sharing little stories, you know, like about what you've been through, maybe when it comes to dating or even just like anti-bullying. I think that's beautiful. So we just got you need to update something. For some of you guys, you're going to know how that reigns significant. And we got lash tech. Okay, so you could be a lash tech watching. And if not, take that other message. You guys need to update something. It's going to be different for each of you. So I'm just going to leave that as that. So I just saw manager, maybe in the past or now currently, you could be a manager watching. Maybe you're someone who works a lot. And so you feel like you don't always have time for yourself. That's why I was saying break it up, like half an hour in the morning, half an hour at night. but make sure you're setting aside that time for yourself, because otherwise you can tend to look or feel, even if you don't look it, really drained, right? From constantly giving to other people around you and not yourself. So whoever you are definitely being called by source to make sure you're giving yourself enough time back. And also manager in the sense is managing your time better. I feel like a lot of you guys could be someone who, like I said, overgives to everyone else, overgives to your career. It's all about balance. And if you can't always be social with people, at least make the time for yourselves, right? Wow. It's like some of you guys, maybe you've been so busy, you just, if you're feminine, you just shower and you throw your hair up every day. And you're like, damn, I'd really love to curl my hair or have it done or do something different. And now maybe you've started doing that and people are like, whoa, right? It's just all about managing your time as well. Like really, if you know that you want to have your hair done a specific way or an outfit, make sure the laundry's done the night before. For others of you, shower the night before, put your hair in braids, curl it up in the morning. There's so many different ways. So this is the energy from those around you guys. Those eyes make me melt. Wow. So you guys could have very beautiful eyes. I'm hearing stunna. You could wear your eye makeup a particular way, or for others of you, you get your lashes done. And maybe this is something you didn't do before. Maybe you didn't wear much makeup, but now you're committing to just doing your lashes every day, right? However it resonates for you guys. So we've got some really nice messages. I live in constant regret, forever thinking I could just replace what we had. I miss you deeply. So thank you, Spirit, because that's the whole download I got before this message started. Whoever you're dealing with in particular, it could be a few people, right? Hey, thank you so much. Welcome for tuning in. Go ahead and join the collective if this resonates. So we're hopping into this message. Whoever this was from your past, if they picked someone else over you, or they just didn't consider you to be relationship material or job material or position worthy, or I just heard friend worthy. You could have wanted to hang out with a group of friends and maybe they counted you out because you were different, right? But that's why God allowed them to count you out. Because if anyone's going to count you out based on your appearance or based on who they think you are instead of getting to know you, that's not your people, y'all. So yeah, whoever this is, could be multiple people, if not one person is literally looking at you right now like they're living in regret, forever counting you out. Now, if you were in a relationship with someone long-term, and like I said, they picked a third party, like they cheated on you, or for others of you, they never fully committed, like marriage, kids, moving in. If that part resonates for you, this person is in regret because they realize now that divine hid you. Because this person's materialistic. Because they're going to keep doing this to people. And so this is where your discernment comes into play if you're just tuning in. Because it's like some people, if not have already, circled back around to come back into your life. So a lot of you guys, it's just about discerning who's for you and who's not. Because there are going to be some genuine people that are just like impressed and excited and happy for you and all these changes you're going through. Wow. They want to surprise you. This is big. So you guys, you could end up meeting someone amazing. You're about to meet someone amazing for some of you guys. And okay. If you've been alone for a long time, that's because you didn't fully glow up into your potential, and divine hid you from those who didn't appreciate you until you do, right? So if you're still going through the process of glowing up and changing, you're about to meet your person. It's just like God didn't want to bring you someone that wasn't going to appreciate you through all stages of your life. And now it's like, too, maybe in the past you downplayed who you wanted as a partner. I'm not saying like people, you were settling. I don't want to, this one's going to be harder to say. Okay, so maybe in the past, you guys didn't necessarily pick who you wanted to go after in the dating field because you didn't have enough confidence in yourself or see yourself as worthy for those partners. Now, based on however you've changed in your life, whether it's career, just a physical glow up, or mostly for a lot of you guys, this is a mental glow up. Like in your mind, you have healed. You've learned self-love. And now it's like you're starting to see that that bar is set pretty high. And if it's not, it should be. Some of you guys may have raised your standards a lot, especially if you're feminine. Maybe you were constantly dating people who expected you to pay. Expected you to pay more, I'm hearing, right? And then it's like when you reach a certain level, you realize, or worth even, that it's like most men, especially if there's men here, quote me on this, most men want to be able to provide for you. So a lot of you guys could have been settling with people who didn't really care about you, because it's like men get off on being the nurturers, the providers, the family man, right? And even if you're two feminines or two masculines, whoever is the more masculine energy, that's all I'm saying. It's just like most people want to be the provider. And so I feel like, especially if you're a feminine, you were settling and you could have been providing for a lot of relationships just to keep them around. And now whoever you are, maybe you're like, nope, not settling. I feel like whoever you are too, you could have realized, don't chase men. Or men, maybe you were allowing women to chase you, and you realizing you need to be the chaser now, right? I know not everything is standard. It's all love stories are different, but there is one key thing into humans that most humans, the provider wants to provide, and the woman is the nurturer. And it could be the opposite. The masculine's, you know, but it's always someone who should provide. And I feel like whoever you are I'm talking to, you were always providing for people who weren't providing back half that energy to you guys. And so now maybe you could realize, like, you could actually not settle and achieve much more in a partnership or relationship. Wow. Now, some of you guys, you have one or more people, though, that have stood by your side through everything. So Spirit does want me to acknowledge this, that not everyone's been crappy or shitty to you guys. It's saying through everything you stayed by my side. I appreciate that. So Spirit wants you to acknowledge, too, the people that have stayed by your side from the end, or from the beginning to now. From if there's people that knew you before you glowed up or experienced this change in confidence in who you are and yourself, maybe a spiritual glow up, there are a few people that you could have maybe brushed off because of the hurt of these other people, right? And Spirit's saying, don't forget the people that did stand by your side, not only before you built yourself back up, but like before. Because there are a few people like that. And maybe for some of you guys, you're having a hard time differentiating the two, because a lot of people could just all of a sudden be circling back. Could be a lot of energy, a lot of attention. I feel like a lot of people are starting to see you as their true love. Someone who cooks for you, you're going to know if you ever were in a relationship, or there's someone who asks to cook for you or wants to cook for you. This person in particular is someone who definitely wants to be in your life or stay in your life. It says cooking for you is their love language. So you'll know if that resonates. Subtle hints. I just saw subtle hints when shuffling. Okay, so a lot of people in your life, they try to test your flirtation range with you to see how interested you are, meter, right? I'm making up words over here. But I feel like it's like in the past, you could have been the one trying to do that with people, and now the tables have turned. People don't know if you're interested in them or not. People that could be considered to be very alpha, male or female, are like looking at you. I'm hearing big deals. People who are a big deal are looking at you. And so don't settle, y'all. Wow, thank you so much, everyone tuning in. So good to see some new people. Hello. Go ahead and like the video if you know this is your message, and claim this energy. Drop a 111 for your girl. But yeah, just know that it's like people are looking at you like you're absolutely on fire right now. You could be a fire sign. Ooh. So there's one person. I feel like this is this energy who counted you out. They're starting to realize how much you unconditionally loved them. And this person could be starting to feel that same energy back, right? For a lot of you guys, it's like this person was someone who was material before, materialistic or shallow, I want to say, right? And now they're starting to realize like they always had a deep love for you, or that you always had a deep love for them. And then you've glowed up now and they're like, damn, like did I miss my chance? A lot of people realize that the one quality you guys have always stayed kind and true to is kind-hearted. And so if you know that's you guys, regardless of how you ever have looked, people want to recognize that quality in you, and this came out in the reading. Look at that. That's the only, like, quality. You guys are really kind-hearted. And so that's also what's making you glow up and be so attractive. Maybe a lot of people just recognize that you're like that, right? You could be someone who holds the door for someone who needs it. You could be someone who, like, helps someone cross the street if they have a walker. For others of you, you know, just stuff like that. There's little things you do. There's subtle hints. That makes sense now, Spirit. There's subtle hints you give off that you're kind-hearted. So maybe you're not all up in people's faces about it too, but people are starting to notice that you are someone kind-hearted and you don't need to be the center of attention. That's what people love about you as well. That is making people super attracted to you guys. So the next one says, do you feel the same as I do? I want to grow old with you. Ooh, I feel like that person from the past who didn't see your worth is now like, damn. So yeah, that's a big message. And for others of you, this is someone who's coming in, someone who, like I said, you could be meeting someone who actually experienced the same traumas of being bullied for their appearance or for something they didn't have, a quality that others felt they lacked growing up, right? You know how, like, growing up, it's all about who's popular, who's in the in crowd. And I mean, kind of adulthood's the same thing. I'm going to get all philosophical on you guys, but if you think about it, what's Instagram, right? Like, what's any social media? The most likes is what's going to get you the most attention, the most contracts, the most recognition. And if you don't have that, sometimes people will judge you for that. So whoever you are, you could be someone with a small following, but you're literally meant to be known around the world because you're absolutely beautiful or you're absolutely talented. For others of you, you could be an artist. You could be someone who tattoos, man. And it's like you don't get the recognition you deserve based on a number. This could be a big reason why people doubted you in the past, but Divine's about to rectify that. So for some of you guys, man, you're going to be like an overnight success. You're going to have one video just blow up or take off, and that's going to be what catapults you into this newfound fame or newfound recognition. And a lot of you guys, maybe you're doing something to do with your kind heart. So you could be giving back to the community. For others of you, you could be leading with inspirational quotes. Hell yeah. You could be someone as well who is just really down to earth and people see that and recognize that. I just heard as well, you could be someone who works with animals and maybe you post videos like you work at an aquarium or a zoo, or for others of you, an animal sanctuary. And you are someone that people are like, oh, like the way that they take care of animals just like touches their heart. And that quality alone makes people attracted to you. So yeah, a lot of you guys, things are changing in your life. I feel like doors that were previously always slammed in your face are about to be revolving. And that's based on God giving you this. Now, the thing is too, for a lot of you guys, maybe you notice when you meet new people, they kind of snub to you or like think you have handsome privilege, pretty privilege. I feel like a lot of you guys, if you resonate with this message, you could be someone who literally growing up was made fun of for how you looked, and now you've blossomed into an adult, into your worth, into your knowing, into your confidence. And so people could judge or assume that you've always had it easy, right? That's what the biggest misconception is, I feel like, in the world, is that people love to just assume instead of ask. Right? So I'm into you, boo. You have someone in particular right now that noticed your glow up. I don't feel like this is that main energy we were talking about, because for a lot of you, that main energy, this was someone that really just brushed you off, and I don't feel like you guys will go back to that. A lot of you guys, this is someone new who, like I said, could have went through the same things you do, or same thing you did, being counted out. For some of you guys, it's like this person could have worked twice as hard, if not harder than you guys, what Spirit's saying. So, wow, if you're feminine, you're about to meet a masculine who's been through everything you've been through ×2, Spirit said. So they're going to be that take care provider, that nurturer, and they're just going to allow you to be in your soft feminine energy. I feel like that's going to be a huge breath of fresh air. Now, for a lot of you guys too, if you are feminines, you were dealing with people who made you constantly have to be in your masculine energy. You had no choice. So where did that allow you to glow up into your feminine self, right? And then maybe now you guys are experiencing peace. Aw, amazing. Claim that energy, y'all. Definitely claim this if you are ready to be with your person. Wow, so that's really sweet. Top of the deck, I'm going to do a shuffle. But it says, I do not fear struggle anymore because I know with you by my side, we can overcome anything together. I love you. So whoever you're dealing with, I just heard too, like this person could have been someone who was insecure. And when they met you, they started to realize like how much you light them up in confidence. You make them feel good. Okay, so you could be like their #1 supporter. If you guys have someone new in your life, maybe it just started with a couple likes on social media. For others of you, it was a call or a text. For others of you, you met this person in person, right? And you just, the eye connection, the chemistry, everything was there. You're going to know how that resonates because this is collective. But yeah, there's someone in your life right now that feels like if they had you by their side, you two would be like an unstoppable dream team. Beautiful. Who are you guys dealing with? Like I said, I feel like you guys also need to make sure your standards are high. Because in the past, what maybe you would have considered attractive could have been someone who was nowhere near as spiritual or as awoken as you, and you were settling based on feeling like you had no choice. Now, a lot of you guys, this glow up could have been from a celibacy, like I said, or from spending that time alone to heal. The biggest thing that people do is when they end a relationship or something doesn't work out, they'll like jump to the next person, right? The best thing you can do, whether it's 2 months or 2 years, take that time to heal for yourself because God will make sure it shows. And for a lot of you, this could be what the glow up is. Maybe in the past you were dealing with someone who was really draining you, draining your energy, or making you feel less confident. Maybe you were genuinely with someone who put you down. I'm sorry if that's the case. I feel like for some of you guys, you could have been with someone who was like, oh, change that, or that's how you're dressing, or maybe they just made subtle, like passive aggressive comments at you. For others of you, it could have been more serious. You're going to know your story. But I feel like you could have been dealing with someone in the past who like made you feel like your weight, say you were 10 pounds thicker, they were like, okay, you're overweight. Or for others of you, maybe you wore your glasses that day, you didn't wear your hair done, and they're like, you know what I mean? I feel like in the past, you guys could have genuinely dated people like that, and now Spirit's saying, don't settle with that shit. Don't settle with that shit. Now, these are the past energies coming back, y'all. It says, may we always make it work despite any silly arguments between us. I cannot handle distance between you and I ever. These are all the people that you guys are going to walk away from or have already. Spirit's saying, don't look back, because all those people are about to double back to you because they see your confidence, they see that you know your worth, and they see that for a lot of you guys, you're no longer going to accept the behavior that others used to project onto you. You could have even had like friends that did this too, right? Friends, or like I said, mostly I get a lot of like past relationships, like exes, people that you dated briefly or didn't even date and considered wanting to date and they just didn't count you in. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys aren't going to come back around with anyone who had an argument with you in the past. Amen. God is the best. And thank you guys for tuning in. So nice to see some new peeps in the chat. I love it. Drop in the chat where you guys are from. Okay, so any more messages? And then we'll get a few more messages from Spirit to end the reading. Beautiful. Okay, so someone's old boss. This could have been a job 10 years ago, 10 months ago, whoever. This person's like, wow. So maybe you had someone who you used to be attracted to who's not attracted to you. For others of you guys, this is just someone who literally could have maybe, say you're a model, right? Like they gave the bigger roles or the bigger runway shows to someone else. And then they're like, that's collective? So I keep hearing someone in the chat's a model right now. You're going to know if that's your energy. But yeah, if you are a model, it's like straight up someone in your life old boss, old coworker, whoever it is, someone's recognizing that they counted you out a little too soon. Beautiful. So this is the one. This is this new person you're meeting. We're going to take these 2 cards here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. First one says enhancement, level up. This is exactly what you guys are going through right now. Soon you will increase your gifts, talents, blessings, and abundance. Listen closely and follow God and your spirit guides during this time and expect to level up soon. So if you guys are just watching this message and you're really excited, oh, thank you so much. If you're just watching this message and you are really excited for this glow up to come in, it's on its way. It's on its way. A lot of you guys don't have to do much for this to come in. I feel like you're going to be shocked too. So the thing is too, some people could have spoken negatively about you so bad behind your back that God heard conversations you didn't. People could have made fun of you for your hair. Or like I said, maybe you couldn't afford the nicest designer brand clothes and people made fun of you for it. So God made sure to show them that material items mean nothing and it's about how you treat people that makes you beautiful. And a lot of you guys, that's what came through. It's almost like in a way you are part of God's story. That's like a prophecy right there, right? Like that's like gotta be a story in the Bible, straight up. I'm gonna find it for you for the next reading, right? I keep hearing the story of Peter. So for some of you guys, it's like you definitely could have been someone where Peter was a disciple of God, right? And a lot of people just didn't think he was worthy. Wow, thanks so much for tuning in. Okay, I see we've got a few new names in here. Amazing. Make sure you guys subscribe so you can be notified next time I go live. And also, is this a good time if I start going at this time? Okay, so let's see what else we have. So talking about you low-key to others. This is everyone in your community. I feel like the people that all counted you out are like, and for others of you, maybe someone you dated in the past, one of their friends or family could have seen you. So they could be the one being like, you fumbled. And for others of you, oh, amazing. I'm glad that you're already part of the gang, Husky. Welcome. And yeah, for others of you, this could be this new person. This could be this new person. I feel like we should end the reading with this. We're going to talk for a bit about this new person. I feel like whoever you're meeting, you guys, maybe they just feel a sense. Maybe you've not fully dived into a conversation or delved into a conversation of the two of you's experiences previously to meeting. But this person could just sense it on you that you're strong. Right? Because whoever is being brought into your life, regardless if you're the feminine or the masculine, God wants me to say this person coming into your life has been through double the heartbreak, the bullying, the loss and rejection that you've been. And the reason is because your entire life, you felt like you haven't been able to be your nurturing, loving self. And now this person's going to like soften up your heart and just allow you, wow, I just got the chills, and just allow you to be who you're meant to be. And if you're feminine, it's like you're meant to not be stressed out. You're not meant to be masculine, all tough, having to run the show, right? You're meant to like literally love your life and have someone want to dote to that. And if that's not how you are as a feminine, then hey, to each their own. But I'm just saying for a lot of you guys, you met people in your life or partners that didn't allow you just to be your loving, giving self. They tested you. They tested your boundaries. So that enhancement level up, that means that's coming with that new person in your life. And yeah, this person could be talking to others about you right now, or talking to others about you right now, that they're into you. This could be a huge surprise. I feel like for some of you, this person hasn't come forward yet, or these subtle hints from the universe are maybe just letting both of you know that like that's your person. Okay, so final messages. I'm going to grab my other deck, and then we're going to close it out. Okay. A couple of these are from the other deck here. Wow, so first message at the top of the deck, you guys. It says, reread that email or message. So for some of you guys, someone has messaged or emailed you to get in contact. Maybe old career has come back around. Like I said, if you wanted a commercial, a modeling contract, or even like a position somewhere and you got counted out before, it's like the people behind that team now are realizing they counted you out too soon. So maybe some of you guys try to put your music in at a record label or even like model. Look at, we got 𝖏𝖆 there. Maybe you could have tried to model, whether that was just at your own local mall or for others of you, like big magazines. I'm hearing like Fashion Week, Runway. Those blessings are coming in, babies. Especially too, because whoever I'm connecting with, wow, yeah, so get your nails done. If you're a feminine, what was I saying about you guys? Make sure you devote that time to yourself. Get your nails done. But yeah, it's like Spirit is really just wanting you guys to know at this time that when it comes to blessings, those blessings are coming in because there were a lot of people in your past that counted you out or tried to take spots from you based on them thinking you weren't worthy because of how you looked or how you projected yourself. And all those days are coming to an end. These blessings are here for you guys. For some of you guys, maybe you had a really talented voice and someone who thought they were more attractive than you was trying to take that from you. For others of you, say you are someone who is very knowledgeable in an area, there could have been a group of people, one or more persons, trying to take that from you. And for others of you, this is just relationship. People always cheated on you, or people always picked someone else and walked away, or people never fully committed because they didn't think that you were wifey or husband material. However it resonates now, you are the hot commodity. And so you guys need to make sure that you set that bar up there, babies. And anyone that was down here when you were down here, wish them well, right? No sense in being like stuck up about it, but just wish them well and hope that they experience that healing and that glow up as well. Okay, so any final message? Lash tech again, so you guys definitely. So this is for my feminines or masculines, but what was I just saying about how you guys, your whole lives maybe have had to take care of yourselves. You're about to meet someone who wants to take care of you. And this is going to allow you to glow up even more. So people are about to be shocked. Because for a lot of you guys, this person is maybe gonna like spoil the crap out of you, okay? If you're someone who never had designer name brands before, I just had 7707 on the read. Oh, you about to be wearing all those cute little designer bags and all those heels. However it resonates, it's like you're gonna be able to get your hair done. You're gonna be able to go to the gym or have a personal trainer. For others of you, like, this person is just going to make you feel so genuinely amazing about yourself that it's just going to reflect outwardly that you're not stressed out. And that is going to create the glow up. So that's really beautiful energy. Now, one final message. If you're someone who recently went through a separation or divorce, guys, you have kids. Even your kids or your family around you, everyone is going to notice the fact that whoever you're meeting or you're going to end up with, they're going to make you feel or look 10 or 20 years younger, I'm hearing. And it's all because you're with someone for so long that was draining your energy. So just know you're being recognized for how amazing you are, not only on the inside, but the outside now too. And I feel like with that kind-hearted coming out before, a lot of you guys have been waiting a long time to the point maybe you gave up on external validation for your talents, for your creativity, for your intelligence, and based on how you treated people because people were rejecting you. I just need you guys to know that those days are over and it's time for you to truly experience a glow up. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Thank you to all the newbies in the chat today. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and turn that bell on so when I go live, y'all are the first to be notified. Mwah. Have a good night. This is Earth Angel 111. Till next time, love yourself and stay prayed up.